What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. Now in this video, we're jumping back into the Carnage comics. I have been waiting to get caught up on this, and I'm finally getting the opportunity to get caught up on some comics that we got backlogged. So this is Carnage issue number 6, but it is part 4 of the symbiosis necrosis little mini event, if you want to call it that. It's just 4 parts, this is the last part of it. Now it's been a while since we've covered a Venom or Carnage comic, so let's do a quick recap. Cletus Cassidy and Carnage symbiote have lured Dylan Brock into a trap to draw out the symbiote joined father who spawned them both, Eddie Brock. And Dylan inherited Eddie's Venom symbiote. But Carnage needs both Venom and Eddie to execute his plan. So Carnage breaks into Venom and Dylan's mind. He discovers that Eddie is no longer existing on this plane. He merges with Dylan, follows his soul into Meridius's garden. In doing so, this kills Dylan. He also leaves Cletus behind in the process. Once Carnage gets there, he destroys the garden. He destroys the versions of Eddie Brock who are inhabited there, and possibly even the one true Eddie himself. And then off on the little side quest, we got Flash Thompson, aka Agent Anti-Venom, trapped in the Dark Dimension. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we pick up with Flash Thompson, currently surrounded by Dark Force. He is breathing it in. It tears into his being. It rips him into tiny little pieces. Every breath stretches into eternity. And not long ago, Flash felt like he was running out of time. But here, there is nothing but time. Nothing but pain and memories. Ones that come without permission. And he relives them over and over and over. In the waking moments, he is doing what he can to siphon the power from the dark force that surrounds him, preparing, hoping, and praying for the return of Carnage. And that's what takes us to Cletus Cassidy, a man left behind, nothing more than a host. A host without a heart, without his other, without any kind of purpose. Behind him, we have the body of Dylan Brock, and Venom is doing everything he can to bring him back to life, to try and save him. Venom is keeping the body flowing, keeping the blood moving through his veins. He keeps the flesh alive, because Dylan has gone to a place where Venom cannot follow. He has gone to the eventuality, and in there, Carnage had followed him, losing him somewhere in the water, somewhere in this darkness of time, of gravity and space, of emptiness and matter. With Cletus not having his symbiote, he starts to lose his mind, but he is able to observe everything that Carnage does, witnessing him being reborn in the garden, watching as Eddie has been killed, as a Venom is killed, the All-Blood, the Necrospear, a weapon that is capable of killing even the gods. And in all of this carnage, the garden is destroyed. Cletus is able to see his others triumph, but he feels pain. He feels betrayed. So when Carnage returns, he tells Cletus that he found Eddie. He found him hiding in time. And though Cletus may be angry, he bonds to him and shows him exactly what it is that they have accomplished. He shows him the symbiotes, the Eddies, the coming Venom War. And so this makes Cletus feel whole again. But that anger and that pain, it's still very much there. But as Carnage gets himself together, he goes over and he finds a woman that was waiting for confession. He considers killing her. A woman that says she's really ready to meet God. But Carnage sees her and he sees nothing but a boring old woman. A woman that hasn't really sinned, hasn't really lived life, hasn't really done anything of notoriety. An existence that is mundane. He tells her to go live, to go have some fun. Then he goes out and he finds a man and he picks a fight with him. He tells this man that you have the opportunity, you could simply walk away. Carnage is giving him a choice, that you could walk away from this situation or I could put you down like a mad dog. So when the man goes to strike, Carnage grabs him by the throat. And this is the moment, the hope, the delusion. He still thinks that Carnage might have mercy on him, even as his body dies around him, as he voids his bowels. There is still maybe a glimmer of hope until the moment that there is not. As we hop back over to Flash Thompson, he relives his life. 9 years old, mother cooking tomato soup in the next room, pretending to hear nothing. But while he sits here and relives this, he absorbs this dark force. He knows it might kill him, but that's always been the case. In the battles that he fights, his life is always on the line. While he tries to absorb this power, we see the man that Carnage had fought hanging up, carved into his belly. He made a choice, and it points to inside the church. That's when we see the man, just yet another one of Carnage's followers. Nobody of real notice, nobody of any kind of name, just a simple nobody that works at a grocery store. These are the people that Carnage will build his church from. And so with Carnage returning to Flash, he pulls him out of a memory, pulls him out of his captivity, and as he tries to taunt him, Flash has been building up that dark force power. He has been holding on till just the right moment, knowing that this could probably kill him, but for Agent Anti-Venom, that has always been the case. And when he releases this power, we see both Carnage and Anti-Venom shot backwards. Flash Thompson, he appears to be falling into a portal that is going to take him back to Earth. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Alright, so when it comes to the symbiosis necrosis, we're gonna put all of these together into a whole little 4-part series. This really was Carnage killing Eddie Brock, killing the Venoms, killing Meridius, believing that he killed Eddie Brock Prime, I guess you could call him, and so he believes that he can now enact his plan. The war is just on the horizon, and interesting from Free Comic Book Day, if you didn't catch it, there's a little bit of a piece in there showing a future version of Dylan coming to his younger version, letting him or warning him of the incoming war that is about to happen upon them. So there is a lot that is freaking going down. And I think it's fair to say that Agent Anti-Venom, he's gonna be joining the fight, and I cannot wait. Flash Thompson, hands down, one of my favorite characters from Marvel. I love his backstory, I love his powers, I love his abilities, I love Anti-Venom as a whole, the concept of it. So I'm really excited to see how Flash Thompson is gonna play his part in all of this. Because Carnage, he seems rather scared of Anti-Venom. Now, we know that Carnage has some kind of resistance to it at this point, but it also seems that Flash Thompson, Agent Anti-Venom, may be different than any other Anti-Venom in the Venomverse. We have yet to fully explore this, but I think that we're going to be seeing it as the war comes up. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with Carnage. Now, if you would like to help the channel out, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Having many different perks, many different tiers, you are getting tons of options. From $1 memberships to $50 memberships. Membership badges to me sending you comics every single month. Not only does it help out the channel tremendously, but you're getting a lot of awesome stuff in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.